Hey guys, John Engel here. I'm going super low tech today as I was not planning on making a video. So the camera's on the ground. As you can tell, I have my Viper behind me. Well, I was planning on starting my detailing project on the Prowler, but I went and hopped in the Viper and noticed that it needed a little bit of work just to keep it where it should be. Well, I did what anyone should do. That's contact a professional and find out what they suggest. I have a friend named Bruce over at Palmetto Shine Shop. He actually has agreed, I don't know how I got him to do this, to help me with the Prowler project. Seeing that I'm going to be doing the work myself and I really don't know what I'm doing, he will help me through it by giving me advice on products to use and how I should actually apply it. And then you'll actually get to see me try out these things and see the difference between a professional and a novice. So I think that's going to be really interesting, and it's good to have someone kind of there so I make sure that I know what I'm doing. Well, while I was getting ready to work on the Prowler, I found out that the Viper has an issue on the dash. Their dash has a tendency to get a little bit of what's called chalky, and I'm going to show you some photos of that. So I wanted to know from him what he suggested was a good product to use on this, and I'm actually going to start doing it today and see if that actually helps. So hopefully you'll enjoy learning about this. After speaking with Bruce and telling him kind of the symptoms that the dash was having, he said Optimum Protectant Plus was the way to go. So I went on Amazon, as anyone would, and I started to look it up. So this is not Optimum Protectant Plus, as you can tell. It's the same company and it's the same product, but they put it into a smaller container and they call it Optimum Leather Protectant. I have been told this is the exact same stuff and that you can use it on dashes, and even on the back it says for vinyl and trim. So I think that this shouldn't be a problem. We're going to give this a try today and hopefully it works. But before we do that, I do want to talk to Amazon right now. You guys sent me a bottle and you can see there is no little nozzle, right? How am I supposed to use this? Do you want me to just pour it on there? Maybe that would help. You did leave a nice little cap on there and it's fresh, so I know that it hasn't been used, but it really was supposed to come with the nozzle. It says it's supposed to come with the nozzle. I went on Amazon. I tried to just say, hey, you guys owe me a nozzle. They don't have that part. You actually have to do like a return. So now I have to actually return it if I'm going to. Well, I'm not going to do that. So anyway, Amazon, if you're paying attention, there should be a little section that I can just say, hey, you guys left out the nozzle, send it to me. That would be really helpful. All right, enough with that. Enough griping going on today. I'm actually going to try this out. Let's go inside the car and figure out what's going to help. The next time that you see it, it's going to have this bad boy on it. Yeah. I'm going to try to show you what I'm talking about, and hopefully with the lighting you can see. But even right here, you can see where it's like chalky looking, and you can kind of rub it a little bit. So hopefully this Protectant Plus is going to actually solve that issue and neutralize it so that you don't get this keep coming back. Let's go inside. And I'm hoping that you can see that it even has some of that chalkiness on the dash. And this is kind of a normal problem that these cars have. It's the material that they use to make the dash with. It's actually a plastic dash with like a rubberized coating on it. So you have to be careful not to rub it too hard or you'll take that rubberized coating off. So I'm gonna go and just basically lightly spray this onto a microfiber cloth and then just rub it in. And Bruce was telling me that I need to do this for a few applications to actually penetrate that to make sure that I neutralize anything. So let's go ahead and start applying this and seeing if it makes any difference. Okay, so right now, got my microfiber cloth. Yeah, it's a little dirty, it's whatever. It's supposed to be clean, you know that, right? It is fairly clean. So I'm gonna spray this directly onto here. I don't really know, but I like to make it feel like it's got some stuff on it. And let's start over here. Oh wow, I don't know if it's actually getting rid of the foggy and the stuff, but it's making it dark. I mean, it reminds me a lot of putting Armor All on something. Now, oh, it's drying very quickly too. Huh, this is kind of interesting. Let's see what happens. Let's just keep going with it. I'm just gonna put this on everything. I don't know, looks good. Looks like it's doing something. I don't know if it is. And remember, Bruce did say that it's going to take multiple applications to get rid of this problem. So just maybe after one application I won't see it. So I might have to keep you guys updated on how well this stuff actually does. You know, as you do any of this type stuff, you do have to give credit to the people that do this all the time and that are really good at it, because it's tedious and it's time consuming and it's not fun. I mean, I shouldn't say it's not fun. I find it a little bit therapeutic to do it once in a while, and especially on this where something comes out really nice and it's starting to look good. Like this door panel had no problems at all, but right now it looks beautiful after doing it, so that makes it feel really good. Now if we can get rid of all of that chalkiness, it'd be perfect. It does seem to be working. I think it is going to take multiple applications. I mean, that's the biggest thing to anything, is maintenance and taking care of it. And over on this side in the door, we have the exact same problem. So I'm just coating it. There are a lot of surfaces in here that need this stuff. I'm not sure I enjoy that part of it. But I will tell you, it wasn't a perfectly clean rag, but you can see all the dirt that it's pulling up already, which probably means that it needed it more than just to get rid of that chalkiness. It needed it to actually protect and clean. While detailing cars, you probably should remove any jewelry, rings, watches that that you're wearing while you do this. I did not do that, but I did just hear it scrape on one, so I apologize. That was wrong of me. Whoops, sorry guys. You're gonna have to move. So now I'm trying to get all of this stuff, just because while I'm here doing this, because if I don't do it now, I'll never do it. I tend to be a little bit lazy when it comes to this type stuff. But that is exactly why I'm going to give you the contact information for Bruce. And if you have any need of restorations on paint, interior, cleaning, detailing, preservation, seriously, anything. The guy does like McLarens, Lamborghinis, Ferraris. If you've got any needs, this guy can handle it. So it's the best. And if you're going to do something, I've learned one thing in life. If you're going to do it one time, pay a professional to do it. If you're going to do it over and over, learn how to do it. But the amount of learning curve that there is for one time of doing something, it's worth it to pay somebody and get it done professionally. All right, so I finished one application on here, and you can already see a major difference, and you can even see spots where I didn't quite get it as good, but it is no longer chalky. It still looks like it could use more, and like Bruce said, it's going to take multiple applications to finally rid this problem and to keep it, but that UV protectant will then keep it from doing it again. The interior actually looks really good for just one application. Big difference from where it started. There is some streaking, and I think some of that has to do with it's the first application of it, so it needs to make sure that the product is applied evenly. And I kind of just came out here and did this willy-nilly and quick. I wasn't even planning on doing a video on it, but I do like this product and I think that it does a good job. I'm gonna have to keep you posted on multiple applications and the long term of using it. So hopefully that this has helped you out a little bit, and if you have a car that starts to have these chalky issues from the dash material or just the plastic materials that they're using these days, this really does help. So big shout out to Bruce, and I'll add his contact information. Also, this stuff seems to work really well, so it's either Optimum Protection Plus or Optimum Leather Protectant. All does about the same thing. I did use this on the seat, so we'll see how that goes as well. Just make sure if you order it from Amazon that you make sure that you get your nozzle. I didn't get mine. All right, well, I hope you like these videos. If they're helpful, please let me know. Like them, subscribe, share them. So with that being said, I'll see you guys next time.